Welcome, frequent floaters, to a review of the Norwegian Star Suite 9500 Forward. This is a very nice but compact suite. As you enter, you've got a closet on the right that is accessible from either side, which is quite nice if you and your guest is trying to get ready at the same time, because the getting ready area outside the shower is rather tiny, as you'll see in a minute. The suite is basically one big room with a large bed. If you'll notice, there is a curtain you can pull around it to get some privacy if you have someone else using the compact fold-out sofa bed that you see just out of shot there. The real star of this, no pun intended, Star Suite is the balcony, and I'll show you a lot more about the balcony in a minute. You have a very small table. It's plenty big enough for 2 or maybe 3, but 4 gets a little tight. You have a nice TV and coffee and service center there, as you'll see. Here is a quick view of the chute that gets you into the getting ready area. The bathroom is also somewhat compact. It has a separate lav and a shower. It's a little difficult to get into if you have mobility issues. I don't show it real well here in the shower, but it's a rather big step in and out. So if you have mobility issues, this is probably not the suite for you. Having said that, you do have quite a bit of storage. On the other side that I briefly showed you, you have a number of drawers, cubby holes, 2 separate safes. But here really is the most amazing part of this suite. This is one of the largest balconies I have seen on most cruise ships of this age. It is a tremendous balcony. It is got plenty of room, not just for loungers, but for chairs. Also, you may be thinking, but what about the wind? Unless the wind is blowing directly at you, you will not really notice the wind. We crossed the Atlantic on this crossing, and it was just wonderful. We had calm sea days. You couldn't feel the wind at all. As we're looking up, these are the suites just above us. You'll notice they are a bit more compact than ours. They do not have the space of Deck 9. Both the suites to the left and right of us have the exact same setup. So if you book those, they will be very similar to 9500. The suites on the very end are the owner suites. They are a little more narrow, but they do have a much bigger footprint and a side balcony as well. You do have also a door that will be closed every night. That is in case of rough weather. Also, now that we're transitioning away from the room, you do have, as part of the perks of being in a suite, access to Mordana as your own private breakfast dining room. So you do not have to go to main dining or the buffet for your breakfast. As a suite guest, you can come here. It'll be set up for breakfast rather than the Brazilian steakhouse that it is in the evening. The mojito bar that we also just saw on the left will be closed during breakfast, but it is also a nice bar to go to, fairly private in the evenings. What we're just passing here on the left is a buffet. The breakfast is served off of a menu, but there is a very nice breakfast buffet included as well. I will have some still shots in a little bit. There is enough space here to accommodate pretty much all the guests. If you're an early morning person, you will not have any issue with any crowding at all. Towards the end of the morning service, it does get a little busier. Now I'm going to transition here to those still shots to show you what the breakfast buffet looks like. It's quite nice. They work hard to keep it stocked the entire morning while they are open. So there again is a quick shot of the Mojito Bar. Now for lunch, you will have access to Cagney's. Cagney's is the steak restaurant just across from Mordana. It is basically like having a specialty restaurant for lunch every day. It is not the same menu. Let me repeat that again. It's not the same menu as the dinner menu at Cagney's, but it is outstanding. The food quality is wonderful. The service is fantastic. It is rarely packed, so it has a very private feel for lunch. I do encourage you to enjoy lunch here at Cagney's if you are a sweet guest. I hope you appreciate the review we've done here today of 9500. That is the 9th floor on the Norwegian Star. We hope you will subscribe to our YouTube channel. Smash the like button for this video. It really helps us a lot. And I hope you'll visit frequentfloaters.com, our blog that is all about cruising and how you can cruise for less on points. Thank you so much again for watching. Enjoy your next cruise.